Welcome back to Benny and Beyond. I'm Fionn.
And I'm Reese.
And welcome to Ireland.
We'll be travelling Ireland for 6 weeks. This is our longest trip yet.
And we're going to be starting on the Wild Atlantic Way, which is around about 1,600 miles.
Yes.
But we will be carrying on through Northern Ireland, back down the coast to Dublin and back to Roslair.
Hell of a journey.
Yes. But before we do that, we have to get the ferry. This was our first time catching the ferry, but we found it a very easy process. We sailed with Irish ferries. The Oscar Wilde Nordica has a lot on board to keep you occupied, and the interior is really nice. There's a pub, a duty-free and a shop, a restaurant and a cafe on board, where we settled down in a window seat to play games and pass the time. We disembarked at Roslair and headed to our Airbnb. The first few days of our trip were spent with friends, so we stayed in this quaint little cottage. After a frosty morning, our first official stop was Cove. We explored on foot, but the main reason for our visit was the Titanic experience. Cove was the last port that the Titanic set sail from before it sank. At the experience, they give you a ticket from a real passenger, and at the end you discover if you survived. It was a great exhibition demonstrating how passengers travelled on the Titanic. We also quickly stopped in Cork visiting the Old English Market. Hi. It was a great market with independent retailers. You know we had to admire the cheese counters. Our lunch stop was for a full Irish and to try white pudding for the first time. We headed back to the cosy cottage settling by the fire.
The next day was full on and started with this corker.
Ow! He moved!
After we stopped cackling, we headed up to the waterfall, which was half frozen from the cold weather. We wanted to see more of the incredible views, so we found another hike, but it turned out to be much more challenging, but the views speak for themselves. We even found a lake on top of the mountain. After spending 2 jam-packed days together, our friends flew home. We then stayed in Benny for the first time in Ireland. The following morning, we headed to the small, colourful town of Kinsale, the start of the Wild Atlantic Way. Okay, so where are we off to today?
We are off to Dromberg Stone Circle. We're just outside of Glanmore.
Okay.
I believe that's where we are. It'll be on the screen. And this is, it's known, I think, in Ireland as a Druid's altar. It's a stone circle, a megalithic stone circle of, they're about 1.8 metres high, is that correct?
Yeah, we saw nearly 2 metres.
Yes. And they're arranged in a circle, obviously.
It should be just around this corner.
Yeah, it's one of the most visited megalithic sites in Ireland. So, quite interested to go and see it.
With the weather, there's not a whole lot we can do today.
No.
So we're
Making slow progress.
yeah, it's a really short walk from the car park. So
Yes.
see it now.
Oh my god!
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Bloody hell.
It's a little bit rainy.
It's a little bit wet out there, but what a lovely stop.
I really enjoyed that. It's really close to the route, the Wild Atlantic Way. If you are doing it, I think it's a really great spot to go.
Yeah, you're not really going out your way to see it.
No.
I think you could easily miss it.
Yes, I think it's quite almost like a hidden thing to do.
Yeah.
It's not really, you don't really do anything, you just go and see it. But it's a beautifully preserved piece of history. It's really interesting to see, and there's a little round hut.
Yeah, 2 round huts.
Yes.
Yeah, and information boards there as well, to tell you a little bit about the history.
Yeah.
It's a nice little stop.
I enjoyed it. Gives you a little something to do, doesn't it? Especially on days like today where it's
Splits
raining.
the journey.
Yes,
well, yeah.
exactly. So what have you made us for dinner tonight, Chef?
I have made us this flavour bomb, which is a New Orleans smoky Creole. It's not meant to be a wrap, but I've turned it into a wrap. So, nearly done. I'm just waiting for it to thicken up a bit, and then shove in a wrap, call it a day.
It looks delicious, and it smells
it
so
smells
good. He's out there doing the washing up. He's got his little head torch on. Pottering about. Good morning.
Good morning. What's today's plan?
So we are now heading further west towards Skibbereen, and then southwest to Baltimore, and then sort of there's lots of peninsulas at this part of the Wild Atlantic Way, so we're planning to do I think 2 of them today and then 2 tomorrow, or the bigger one tomorrow, I can't remember.
Oh, so we don't really know.
We're winging it. We're having a good time though. It's a lot warmer now. It's I think about 11 degrees.
I think so, because it was -6 only 3 days ago, 2-3 days ago.
Yeah, Thursday night
It's lovely.
was
It's just
-6
wet
and
now.
today is Sunday. Yeah, the rain hath arrived.
But we expect,
Yeah.
we know where we are.
Everyone said to us, why are you bothering to go in January? It's only going to be absolutely tipping it down. You're never going to see anything. And our response was, well, we live in Wales.
It's
and
wet.
it's
Wet,
going to
wet
be
Wales.
exactly the same. So why don't we go somewhere and see something new? Unfortunately, Skibbereen was a little bit of a bust. We couldn't get any showers there, so instead we moved on to Baltimore. If you are coming this way, the leisure centres only offer showers if you use the facilities around here. However, at Baltimore Harbour there are pay-to-use showers, and they're kind of based on a meter system. So it's like €2 for 6 minutes or something. Catch up. Showers this morning were very successful, weren't they?
They were.
Following showers, we just sort of hit the road, didn't we?
Yeah, just cracked on.
We've made our way now down to Misen Head, so we've had a lovely drive down. We've we've followed the Wild Atlantic Way route, and we've headed down through all these little towns. Whoa, did you see that wave?
God, the weather is... The sun's come out now,
Yeah.
which is lovely, but it's been...
On-off rain.
Yeah.
Gale force winds. We've had 70 odd miles an hour
70
winds.
miles an hour, yeah, with rain, so it's just battering us. But right now, it's absolutely lovely. Just
we are
windy.
not going to get out because we will be blown away on this headland.
Yeah, it's extremely windy still, but it's the sun's out, so we're happy.
Yes, exactly. beautiful views we were having on our drive, we were dying to get out and explore. But unfortunately, a storm had hit and winds were now up to 80 miles an hour, with weather warnings throughout Ireland, so we were unable to get out and walk along the cliffs due to the danger.
Probably for the best. Fionn would have fallen.
So we have now got back to the van. Say got back to the van, we never left the van actually. We've just moved to the back of the van is a more accurate description. It's gone dark now, sunset's about 5:10 here at the minute, so we are
Which
now...
you're actually happy with?
Yeah, that's a pretty good day to be fair, like 9 to 5. So now we are going... So now we are going to have our dinner. What is for dinner tonight, chef? Chef?
Oh, Jesus, right?
What's for dinner tonight then, chef?
Tonight we are having taco pasta. Something we've made before. I don't know, when did we make that?
Once before, when we were on our Wales trip, I want to say.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I knew it was banging. And it's piss easy. It's just taco season, pasta, chopped tomatoes, beef, and you're pretty much there.
What have you done?
I might have added a little too much chilli. So, I'll be okay, but for you, you're gonna need a nice big cup of milk. Bit of tissue on that.
Oh yes.
Enjoy.
Oh, thank you. Put that on there. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join us next week as we explore the incredible cliffs that make up the Irish coastline and the landscape that it has to offer. I genuinely feel like I'm in The Woman in Black. I'm about to get murdered.